Báwo ni gbogbo nǹkan o? How is everything? Today, I'm going to be talking about Yoruba tones, especially tones in multi-syllabic words. As you guys know, that tones are big parts of Yoruba language, and you can't really understand words in terms of what they mean, what they're saying, if you don't get the tones. And so tones are a very important part of words. So again, I'm Taiwo Enyeni, a Yoruba language professor at Harvard, and I teach Yoruba as one of the languages taught in the African program at Harvard. And so in a previous video, I talked about tones in Yoruba, and I went through basic tones you have in Yoruba: the high tone, the mid tone, and the low tone. And we talked about all kind of combinations you can have with tones, like the do tone combination, the mimi combination, the re combination, and all other kinds of alternations you could have with tones, like the do mi, the do re, the do, and even the mi re, the mi do, the re. Tones can combine with all kind of tones to generate all kind of meanings in the language. And for this presentation, the focus is to talk about Yoruba tones in multi-syllabic words. So beyond tones in bisyllabic words like dodo, ile, iṣẹ́, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tones in multi-syllabic words, not just bisyllabic words, like ìgbàgbé, words that have more than 2 syllables. They could have 5 syllables or 4 syllables. The goal of this lesson is to look at tones in such words. How do you produce or articulate Yoruba words when the words have more syllables? How do tones behave in multi-syllabic words? That is the goal of the lesson today. That's the goal of the lesson. And I hope you do enjoy the lesson. So let's just follow along. First of all, I like to go over tones, the 3 basic tones you have in Yoruba again, and then we look at the tone, these 3 basic tones, how these tones are produced, how they sound in words generally, and from there we're going to build up on these words to look at bisyllabic words, and then look at trisyllabic words, and then go to words with 4 syllables. What happened with tones? Can we have the same tone on these words? Can we have more tones on these words? How do tones really behave in bigger words? That is the goal of this lesson. And the first tone I'm going to talk about is do. Do. Do is the low tone, and we can have do in words like gba. The translation is there on the screen. So gba, which is take. So I'm only going to pronounce them in Yoruba. You can see the meaning in the words in bracket. So do, gba, jo, ke, rin. I'm going to go over that again. Gba, jo, ke, rin. You can have the low tone in bisyllabic words, words with 2 syllables. Very good example is agba, ojo, okay, irin. Okay, I'm going to go over those words again. Do, agba, ojo, okay, irin. But beyond these 2 words, we can actually have the low tone showing up in trisyllabic words, word with 3 syllables. And this is do. That is the tonality you find in these words. Do. You find this tonal structure in the following words with our trisyllabic. Agbaya, ojojo, àtòkè, ìrìnsẹ̀. I'm going to go over them again very slowly for you to understand. Do, do, do is a low tone in trisyllabic words. Agbaya, Ojojo, Atoke, Irinse. So we've seen the low tone in monosyllabic word, in bisyllabic word, and then a trisyllabic word. Let's move beyond the low tone and start talking about other tones that we have. The other tone apart from the low tone in Yoruba that we have is the high tone. And so the high tone is me. The tone is produced in the following words. Ti, ko, ro, ke. Again. Ti, ko, ro, ke. The high tone can also occur in bisyllabic words. These bisyllabic words are titi, koko, duro, kere. Again, titi, koko, duro, kere. Apart from these bisyllabic words, you can have the high tone occur in trisyllabic words, words with 3 syllables. And the examples of these words with me, are ti, ko, ro, di, do, ro, ke, re. I'm going to go over this again. Ti, ko, ro, di, do, ro, ki, re. So that's me. Apart from the 2 tones that we just examined, which is the low tone, and now we just looked at the high tone, there is the mid tone in Yoruba. And the mid tone can occur in all kinds of syllabic structures. So trisyllabic words with mid tones can be found in words like atare, arasho, arugi, egbawa. I will go over these words again. Re sounds. Atare, arasho, arugi, egbawa. So these are the tones that I covered are 3 basic tones in Yoruba. And these examples show that you can have the high tone in different words with different syllables. You can have the low tone, which is do, in different words with different syllables. And you can have the mid tone, which is re, in different words with different syllables. The next thing I'm going to go over is similar tones sequence in more than 3 syllables. So you can actually have 4 syllables and different tones. In Yoruba, we put tones on syllables or syllabic consonants. Tones are put on vowels or syllabic consonants. But you could have tones, the same tone, occurring in syllables that are more than 3. We're going to observe that immediately. And examples of the first example is do. So not just do. You have do. And this can occur in words like ìrìn-àjò. That's do. Kọ̀lọ̀kọ̀lọ̀. Do. Sọ̀rọ̀. Do. Apart from do sounds, which is the low tone, the mid tone, the high tone can occur in 4 syllables. Me. We can hear that in bó pẹ́ bóyá, kọ́lé, dájú. So again, me, bó pẹ́ bóyá, kọ́lé, dájú. Apart from these words where you have the high tone on 4 syllables, you can also have the mid-tone, re, on 4 syllables. That's possible in Yoruba. An example of that is re, 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 re. Dano, dano. Dirun, dirun. For sure, for sure. These are all re, re, re sounds. Again, dano, dano. Dirun, dirun. For sure, for sure. So what we've done is to look at first tone occurring in different sequences. We've looked at the mid-tone, the high tone, and the low tone occurring in monosyllabic words, bisyllabic words, and trisyllabic words. And what we just did right now is to see that tones can actually occur in Yoruba language in other syllabic sequences. So you could have a tone occurring in 4 syllables. And that is very important in the language for you to see that you could have a particular tone occurring in more than 3 syllables. Do, 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 do. Re, 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 re. Me, 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 me. Now, it's your turn to assign, based on the lesson that we just did, assign appropriate tones to the following words. Let's see how far you're able to go on this activity. So I'm going to pronounce the words. The tones are not on these words. The meaning is right there, but what's more important is to hear the way I pronounce them and put the tones on the syllables. Atata, agbede, dádúró, ìfẹ̀yìntì, kẹ́lẹ́kẹ́lẹ́, ṣàwòrò-idẹ, àgùntàn, náwó-náwó, agidi, pẹlẹbẹ. So that's the end of the lesson. It's been a wonderful pleasure meeting you again and getting to talk to you on Yoruba tones. With more practice, you'll be able to speak more fluently and assign appropriate tones to words. I look forward to seeing you again.